Hey everyone, and welcome back to another Scott Lang webisode. Some of you may remember Rexy from one of my very first webisodes when she was just a little pup. Well, she's all grown up now and causing all sorts of trouble in my life. You know, I'm on the road so much, and today's a special day because it's one of my few rare days at home, and I try and spend that time with my family and my friends and try and make time for Rexy, because Rexy needs that time too, and that's what we're going to talk about today. The people in our lives who are in our lives every day, but sometimes in our busy rush to get things done, don't get as much time and attention as they need and as we should be giving to them. So that's what we're here to talk about today. As we approach the Thanksgiving season, you'll be inundated with the commercialness of Thanksgiving, the where to give thanks and how to give thanks, and the hallmark moments. Well, I think there's an educational way to approach this, and it's an activity I did with my group every year, and I'm going to provide for you today and use it as you may like. I used to ask my students the week before Thanksgiving to write a letter or a note to someone on campus who would help make this season, whether it be marching, concert, or choir, possible to them. Maybe it's a teacher who let them skip on a piece of homework because they had rehearsal late that night. Maybe it's a teacher's class who they missed because they were on a field trip. Maybe it's the custodian who cleans the room. Maybe it's the folks who maintain your fields. Maybe it's the principal who provides your budget, or the tutor who helped them be successful in that class that they were just barely getting by. The bottom line is, this activity is a communal activity, and although there's a director and there's students, there's a whole group of people around you that help make it a reality. So the week before Thanksgiving, I would ask my students to write at least one, but I preferred 2 to 3 notes of thanks to people who helped make them successful. I would then take those notes and I would put them in the teachers' mailboxes the day before Thanksgiving break, so that they would know how much we appreciated them, and that before they left for their Thanksgiving break, they knew that there were people out there who gave thanks for them. It's just a small gesture that we can use and show the people around us who have supported us through this incredible fall season that they mean a great deal to us and that we appreciate them. Now, that's not the only way that you can give thanks. There's a lot of different ways to give thanks. And here's just one other way that one program, the Broken Arrow program, has displayed for them to give thanks. And before we do that, we want to kick it off to Darren. And we want to say, Darren, congratulations to you and all your kids on another successful season. Darren?
Thank you, Scott. You know, we really appreciate everything you've done for our program over the years, and what you've done for many other programs across America, and training our young student leaders, you know, to be successful in everything they do. We'd also, as a Broken Arrow family, sure would like to congratulate the Avon High School Marching Band for their success at the Grand National Championship last weekend and winning their 3rd consecutive championship. You know, one of my favorite things about Grand Nationals is the celebration that all bands receive, no matter what their placement at that event. That, you know, their motto is that we all are winners in life, and I think that they do such a great job of celebrating every band that comes to that activity. But you know, that's not the reason, Scott, that you wanted me to visit with you quickly today. It was about you know, an activity that we did before we went to Grand Nationals. You know, each year at Broken Arrow, before we go to Grand Nationals, we do a send-off performance for our community in our home stadium, and it's grown over the years to be a bigger and bigger event, where actually this year we estimated that there were between 4,500 and 5,000 community members that came to see the band before they went to Grand Nationals. But the thing that's really special about that event is we really wanted to develop that event, where it evolved into an activity that became a win-win for our community, for our program, and for our community. And we've turned our send-off performance into an event that we just want to call BA Gives Back. And it's we ask every person that comes to our send-off event before we go to Grand Nationals a canned food or non-perishable food item that we donate to our local food and community bank. And you know, with this time here right before Thanksgiving, it's from what I understand, it's one of the most needy times of our local charity food banks. And we felt blessed that you know, our contributors in our community contributed over 5,400 cans of food to what we call Broken Arrow Neighbors, is our local community food bank. It was over 2 tons of food, and I think it's an easy event to produce, and it is a win-win for the program, your band program, and the community. And there's many opportunities, whether it's that particular type of community event, or find something that that you can do to give back to your local community. It's, like I said, it's a win-win for you and for your program, and truly that's really what it's all about. thank you, Scott, for bringing me here today, and I look forward to seeing you again in the future, and wish everyone out there a happy Thanksgiving from the Broken Arrow Band family.
Thanks, Darren, for that wonderful and heartwarming story about how the Pride of Broken Arrow gives back to their community. Before we take off for the break, we want to thank you at Scott Lang Leadership for all that you do on behalf of your students. Whether your season's coming to a close this weekend or your season's already been closed, know that you're not just making a difference for one child, you're making a difference for your entire school community. We'd like to wish everyone who's participating in the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade tremendous success, and know that we'll all be watching and cheering you on. So take care, everyone. God bless and goodbye. Happy Thanksgiving. Rexy, come here. Come here. Good girl. Good girl.